Hey, good morning everybody. I was just about to start shooting the recipe when I realized I hadn't even said hello yet. I'm going to be doing a couple of recipes that require boiled potatoes, so I figured I'd take the time to show you, if you don't know, how to do boiled potatoes in an Instant Pot. So what you're going to do is visually inspect your potatoes for any nasty bits, and I just get a small paring knife and remove those. Trimming's done. I got about 5 pounds in here. I used a half of a 10-pound bag, and I'm just going to wash them in here and drain it. I just rinse them in some warm water to get the surface starch from the cut pieces and any surface dirt off. I don't measure this, okay? What I do is I just put in enough that there's maybe, an inch or two in the bottom. Yeah, that's about it. Enough to cover. Very important here. Wipe and dry the bottom of the container and the sides before putting it in, because you do not want any water at the bottom creating steam, which will change the pressure and kind of screw up your machine maybe. As usual, check your vent for blockages. 3 minutes. And for those of you who have never done this, you're going, what? 3 minutes? You're joking, right? Yeah, you can make 5 pounds of potatoes in 3 minutes in this thing. It is just amazing. Now, there is a time it takes to come to pressure, and then the time it's going to take to vent, but the cook time is actually only 3 minutes, yeah. Okay, it's cooked and it's cooling down for about 5 minutes now, which is more than enough for you to just, I always got the knife here, just get some implement that's not your finger to get the steam vent, because you don't want to be doing this to your finger. The button is dropped at the back. And what do you know? Boiled potatoes, yay. They're wonderful. Now, these are slightly underdone, okay? And the reason I want that is I want cooked potatoes for other recipes. If you want to have really super mashables, what you would do is you would cut the large ones in pieces and use the same time, or you would leave them as is and increase the cooking time to 4 minutes. So using a towel, drain what hot water you can, and then rinse them with cold water. Let them sit for a little bit. I can feel the water getting warm already, and this was ice cold. And then what you can do is you can pick one up in your hand, and if it's going out after a minute, yeah, they're way too hot to handle. Again, so you can just pour off what's comfortable without having the potatoes come out in the sink. Repeat the cold water process a couple of times, and then you can either start chopping them up or peeling them. If you are going to be using these for a dinner, just rinse off the starch once, and you want to make sure they're still hot. This is the last step I just want to show you, and you want to get these while they're still warm. I'll just show you one, and then I'll go on to my next recipe that I'm shooting. See how easy the peels just come right off, eh? This is just great. Now, if when the peel comes off, you're starting to go ow ow because it's really too hot inside, just dip it back in the cold water in the sink, as I'm doing that you can't see right off camera. And, oh, if there are any little bits, they'll just pop right out. Okay, so that's how you make boiled potatoes in an Instant Pot. Good for all kinds of stuff. See you again.